Alright, I'm back. Let's get back into it, shall we? We're starting MSQ now, officially. 1 hour and 12 minutes. Let me, just to be safe, put a 2-hour timer on this, so I can actually know when to take my next break and split the video for YouTube. There we go. Alright. Let's head to Ratatan, I guess. To the Megaduta! Once more unto the void. Farshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Leon! As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ishtola's suggestion, I began providing said Ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Y'shtola and Justinian and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemist. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city before. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. I've never heard most of these laughs, I gotta say. I was like, who the hell is laughing? Why, thank you, my lady. Lenore Anders here gave me, what's it called? A handful of chicken nuggies. It's in the chat box, so that's why, that's why I bowed to them. Not just because, you know, she was a bunny girl or whatever, but she gave me a handful of chicken nuggies for no reason, so I was like, oh, that was kind of them. Another cute bunny girl. Is she gonna give me chicken nuggets too, or something else? Ah, shit, I know. Yeah, I know.
Everyone is so carefree.
I forgot MSQ actually has voice scenes. Oh wait, no, you...
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Honestly, it's a mystery even to me, Zero, so I don't fucking know either.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Not you, but can you give me a handful of documents? I could get used to this. I forgot to raise up my mic. I didn't say much of import. I was just saying that other bunny chick was hot too, but she didn't give me a handful of chicken nuggets. And then I commented on chicken nuggets being a very cute name for chicken nuggets. So much ether. I can't remember the last time I felt this fullness. I could get used to this. Thinking of moving here permanently? If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I. Okay. I've been at the great work, discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest. That is something you wouldn't have expected, but it makes perfect sense with how they introduced light to be a form of complete rest, involuntarily or not, stasis, as it were, back in Shadowbringers, so it fits. Darkness is chaos. Light is peace. Stasis.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it? He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Look at that. He's volunteering.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
It's nice to give my voice, to allow my voice to have a break for once. And not have to be voicing everything. So that was the Dragon's Roar. Quite a trick, imbuing one's voice with ether. Was it really you? We have no reason to doubt Vitra. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. A cold reunion. By all accounts, Ashdaya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in his force... Excuse me. Could be that she managed to escape from the Void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. I trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. Have we ever seen her here? Actually wear her little, Garlemald outfit? For some reason I completely forgot what it looked like. I was like, yo, I like the coat! People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems... uncomfortable. I sought to depart from Radzatan sooner, but Ishtola insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that so long as I embarked on, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. That's true. They don't care about me, though. They're like, that dude just dresses however he wants. Just leave him be. They know I just, I don't give a shit about the weather.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
No fucking way! It's been ages! I forgot they were here, yeah.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
Dylan!
You get used to it. It helps that there's
Son
no
of a
shortage of
bitch.
fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. They've taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So we'll keep doing what we can until they can finally stand on their own. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel? Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
I love that they're actually acknowledging the master role quest we did.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Dylan!
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
You bastard!
I won't make up excuses and try to pretend that I thought she was busy. I just didn't invite her. That's true. I'll own up to it. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
Dylan!
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon Void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
They even acknowledge that you're
Summon not
Reapers.
one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Oh, nice. They acknowledge the fact that I was a Reaper too. In the same cutscene that they acknowledge the Master Role quest. Pretty cool. It's always a lot more immersive whenever the main characters during the main story will actually acknowledge what you do in the side content. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alpino and Elise, we might yet learn something of Azdaya. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He'll be glad to see you. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with Voidsent. Yeah. The village of Voidsent users. Unless you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. Oh, Leon! What a welcome surprise! What's up, buddy? And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt you, Liz, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. This is what we learned about in the Reaper storyline, yeah? And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the Order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, excuse me, it seems you picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Oh. Well, funny you should ask. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. Never mind, I thought I was going to get to answer him. But I guess not. My sister has been taken I just gave him a smile. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alfino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds roll out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had was broken down. It'll still be over in Cerulean Ingen, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tappers, then? Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Deturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Okay. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well-versed in local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tappers then? We can chat on the way. I shall go and brief the contingent on the Voidsent issue, that they too may be prepared. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. Not a lot does. She's very apathetic about everything. For now.
What was it you wished to talk
shit.
about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
What?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Sense of happiness and fulfillment?
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright there? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No. I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tappers then. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. Any comments on this? No. Because it's the right thing to do. This is one of the engineers, I think. Let's see that. Hey, buddy. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Ingen. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. Ooh, this can be fun. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with us. Well, come with us back to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Leon. Let's be on our way. Immortals are more sensitive to the cold than I realize. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. Alpino? What's your take on this? Welcome back. Happy to be back, buddy. What's up? I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft? Yep. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have hours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. Excuse me. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. I'm sorry, I had to pause for a second, because her words... I know there's a lot of people in this fan base who are gonna make jokes about this. About her back and whether it's really strong or not.
You bastard!
Much obliged, miss. Now let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. I had to, I'm sorry, I had to point that out. Like... They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Leon? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. Hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. I can only think in transactions for now. I can't say I understand Alize's answer, but a death is a death. At first, I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her! That's why you were drawn to each other. I thought about it for a second, too. Because they're both, well, like she said, frank. Kindled spirit. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Leon, looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rhine. Shall we? I guess we shall. Excuse me, milady. Voidsent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant Voidsent. Oh, hold on. I want to have to double back. Don't turn around, asshole. I don't have time to deal with you. 2, 3! Alright, let's go. Oh great, they're all distance. They use magic. Put them together. There we go. Well, that didn't take much. Survey your surroundings, but do not spy near and avoid them. That's probably gonna change over here. You sense a voice in presence.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Alright, let's go. Alex, they took one out. What's up, homegirl? How'd it go?
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best. Anyone can see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to.
What? You bastard!
Still, I appreciate your support.
Good at her. She blushes and gets so, embarrassed.
Well, our work here is done.
So easily.
We should be heading back.
Just from one tiny compliment from me.
I hope Alpha No and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium. But that seemed, yeah, like I said, they definitely established that she's still just as big of a simp as always for the Warrior of Light. Just like Rahatia.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Giant and delicious.
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling, meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right?
I expect to see an animation like that. That was cool. And it looks delicious! Don't let it spill onto the floor.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Fuck, that turned me off of it. I don't like spicy food either. I can see how that keeps it from going bad though. Bacteria probably doesn't thrive too well in super hot fucking spicy environments. No bacteria and mold and all that. Bill, I want to give these things a try someday.
Interesting.
Square Enix is hooking me up with some new food to try.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
Oh, shit!
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work.
Made myself laugh a little too much at that.
I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
What?
Alright, I get to pick one. Urchin pasta? Melon pie? Gyros? Or canola tomato salad? None of them sound particularly mouthwatering except for the pasta. So I'll just go with whatever gives... Oh wait, let's go with this. I would go with this, never mind. He was out on patrol, so if he's come back early, then... he found something. Well, shouldn't you see what's wrong? It seems urgent. I've got a bad feeling about this. An unforeseen bargain. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. Oh shit. What? But Y'shtola and the others. Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debts from my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What we have to offer, that might be enough. You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the buzz I gave you, or boots, however you pronounce it, is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Come, we need to find our comrades. Tertium will be fine. Ulitz and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft where our friends in the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Leon? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. And of course we're gonna have to fight. In that case, thank you for warning me, Square Enix. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick before we go then. And then we'll hit this quest battle with everything we got. Okay, I'm back. Let's get on with it.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah. Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I haven't used that sound effect in a while. Might have to bring back the hotbar health for this. What do we got? Infernal Slice combo, Nightmare Sight, Engravement, Bloodbath, and Communion.
A deal is a deal.
I'll set that guy out pretty quickly.
I cannot let you pass.
What does Engravement do? An OGTV hit, I guess? used to where communion is on my own hotbar, so I was pushing the wrong button there for a couple seconds.
Still more.
Dude, the poison sack. Ah, the slime brims with life. Ripe for the harvest. What the hell is that? Should I be standing in it or out? I think I should stand in it. Such insolence! I will not be denied. Kiss my ass.
Not good.
Nope.
I can't.
It was too much.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through?
Yeah, these are
Is
some
this it then?
pretty strong voids out here.
Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Alright, now we're evenly matched.
Goodness, we're not too late.
Yes, more mortal tons of slaughter. That's quick. I saw that coming, but I moved too late.
Just warming up!
My strength is spent. I'll only get to my right.
Stay sharp.
Hardly. That one tough son of a bitch. I will enjoy draining your ether, watching as the light dims in your eyes. Oh, it's just like the fucking role quest battle. They make you do this shit. Resistance is futile. Doesn't look like that from my perspective. You're getting your ass handed to you, boy. Ah, shit, not this again. Like, what are they doing? Do it. If you deny me my peace, then be gone! To ashes with you! Do not let him get away! Oh, here we go! Fucking Reaper limit break. You're going after her because of it. Of course Zero's concentration has been broken. Dude, they don't fucking stop! This prick's still alive. No! No! Why won't you die? That's what they always say. Fucking prick almost had me there near the beginning. Hell, if I had been a DPS, I would have died from that first mechanic.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
Damn, which one's the better one this time? I'm gonna say this thing. The people of Garlemald thank you.
Dylan!
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
For our mercy, there appears to have been no casualties in Tristram or elsewhere. Seems that way. Zero is convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though. What possessed her to go and fight all those voices on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one Boots would survive. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. What, me?
Dude, bullshit.
Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Speaking of melding my gear. King of the Mountain. As Alize said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Or anything from you? Perhaps you should have a rest too. You've naught to do but wait for the others. It should not be much longer. Apologies for the delay. I finished replenishing my ether. Well, glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers not least of all. I've heard you. Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of voices en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. Squad up, never roll alone. With their help, we quickly dispersed all the voices that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alize, Leon, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For Voidsent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. Seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Monolith as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean Ingens? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me. A compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will keep it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the voice into their origins, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Let's find where the Voidsent are coming from and see that they stop, excuse me. Take care, Zero. I will. Actually. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. We got a long ride ahead of us. Parlemald, as they call it, or whatever. For the sake of our friends, I pray we succeed in our mission. The Void Gate is, of course, our main objective, but if we can also find useful salvage, then all the better. I'm glad the engineer is safe. I can never forgive myself if something had happened to him on our account. We have to go to such lengths to traverse a single mountain. The people of this land do not have easy lives. Mammoth is an apt name for the craft. Its prodigious size made defending it difficult, but it came through unscathed. Vitra insisted on staying behind to guard the snowcraft. He's anxious to get up that mountain and understandably so. It's good to see you all safe and well. Craft stands ready, I am pleased to say. Our engineer friend has worked tirelessly, his zeal a match for any of my alchemists. There you are! Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Barshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The Mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you to where you need to go. You are too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Lapis Manalis. Alright, time to kick some more ass, I guess. When we find whoever's responsible for unleashing the Void Scent, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. Hopefully more than that, too. Whoop his ass! As we hopefully demonstrated, we're still capable of holding our own in battle, which is to say, please don't hesitate to rely on us. There is indeed a Void Gate, and there will be Void Scent, and not merely lesser ones. Be on your guard for all manner of threats. Once aboard the Mammoth, we will all need to change into attire more suitable for combat. It can be no coincidence that a Void Gate has opened where Vitro sends his sister. In all likelihood, something is in the offing, and we must be prepared. Oh, it's definitely a trap. Of some kind. I don't make a habit of fighting atop Magitex, but it shouldn't be any more difficult than doing so astride a dragon. I welcome the change of pace. Come, Leon. Let us find the truth of my sister's aura. Do it. Oh, give me a sec. The description. Lapis Manalis, your quest to find Vitro's brood sister Ajdaya leads you to Garlemald, where you believe she may have passed through a Void Gate. Increased sightings of Void Scent in the area lend further credence to your suspicions. In the hopes of narrowing your search for the alleged gate, Alfino tells you of an abandoned village in the mountains to the east, where Garleon's going to practice the Reaper art. But is a portal the only thing you may chance to find there in the heart of the mountain? I guess we'll find out.
Together, then.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
If you insist.
This is the default party then, huh? Alright. Looks good to me. Whoa. Thing kind of looks like how I pictured it would. Oh, okay, so it does show your own. And yeah, it's just the default. Alright, I'll have to change that. I was hoping it would show you the adventure plate one, but I guess you have to make a different portrait for each job class if you want it to show. Well, you know, if you want something besides the standard staring at the fucking camera to show. I like the scenery though. I drove in conditions like these once and it's pretty scary. reached the end. Hopefully that's the last of those winged bastards. I'm afraid this is as far as Mammoth will go. I'll have to make it the rest of the way on foot. Alright. Like I said, I didn't catch what he said earlier when we first started, but he just said careful up there because you're not like to see much through the snow, and Tiro said how bothered him. He's annoyed. But hey, the weather kind of cleared up now up here. White as far as the eye can see. Run, little animals, go! If this beast would bar our path. That's simple enough, that. You'd say that now, but usually it's always anything but. Okay. Call of the Mountain. That sounds familiar. Rumbling in the distance draws closer.
You forced my hand.
Fucking stampede. Really? Shit! I got directionally challenged for a second while rotating the camera. Go figure. Uh-oh. Is it gonna hit it? No, we're fine. Let us press onward. Yes, let's. So this is Lapis Manalis. Oh wait. Seems to be doing duty for us. Presence of void scent permeates this place. even. So read that in a minute. The assaults from outside tribes have markedly increased of late. The Geraldines proved an especially barbarous thorn in our side. Their nigh ceaseless pillaging no doubt an effort to hoard supplies in preparation for the coming winter. No longer able to tolerate the damages suffered by these incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassination. We Reapers were asked to ready our blades. With 3 of her fellows in tow, Galatea set out under cover of night and infiltrated the enemy fortress. Their mission was a great success, which soon put the enemy to rout. Our told. Faded record. Emperor Solus is convinced this Magitech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it. And as he devotes further resources to its advancement, our arts continue to fall out of favor. I fear the age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all our forebears have sacrificed for the good of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost, they would dare deem us relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they believe the future lies with their Reaper battle armor. Oh, now it makes more sense why they named it that. They saw Magitech, the Magitech Reapers specifically as replacements for the old school Reapers these days. Aspirants, this is a trainee warning notice. Aspirants are reminded not to approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself, and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully boarded the pack with an avatar may spar with the Galatea Parvis. They will serve to refine one's use of invocations and tactical coordination. The Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts with their avatar. This... what is this? Periculus? Never seen this word before. Periculus Mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in death's shadow and you shall know no fear. So you gotta be level 80 and up, and you can play host to your avatar. No noobs. What's up, homies? Malatherians of Flame. Dalmax's Memorandum. Maintenance of the Galatea must be handled with the utmost of care. The delicate art of their making has long since been lost, making repairs difficult and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of Master Dollmaker. That is, until one man chose to break with tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of an unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. The only thing that is certain is the art of our forebears left with him. I feel like this is hinting at something that happened before. Something of unparalleled beauty. I think they're still referencing that same guy who summoned a void scent to try and, like, unlock the secrets of beauty or something like that. Something that it's been a running thing actually for a while in these past few patches, but it refers to something that they, I think, was side contents in Realm Reborn, I believe, or Heaven's Word. I can't remember. That's the Galatea Magna. What possessed them to create such automata? I don't know. But anyway. Commencing basic training regimen. Your time to completion will be recorded. Really? Leave no openings. Your strikes must be quick and decisive. Shit, I used it too soon. That concludes your basic training. Commencing advanced training regimen. Remain calm and collected no matter your circumstances. Ain't that the truth? Remember, you must hone your skills daily. It will be key to your survival. Not this time, bitch. Jesus Christ, Alpino. Wait till the last second. Regimen complete and equal to Drusilla. Extraordinary. Alright then. That takes care of that. Zero just said, ugh. Instead of like bugs or something? Said auto-targeting him, but it wasn't. Whoa. Oh, I should have saved that for this.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyetso!
So that's how you say it. Kanyatso. FF4 didn't have voice acting, so I wouldn't have known. I've heard all their names are Italian, though. So, there's that. Now Doubted is here to guard the gates. Yep, one of the 4 fiends. Let's do it! hell that was.
I am of the first group.
Fucked up.
Great feet of blackest terror. I am of the first group. Wonder how you'll type. I am of the first group. Back of the shot went the aperture. I am of the first group.
That was backpuncher. Waiting to happen.
No more games.
Oh shit! Everyone alright? Still in one piece.
Right.
Hold fast, everyone.
How do you like this? My body lives on. Why are you still alive?
Cause you suck!
You forced my hand. You suck.
Oh, these fights are really insane, man. Ah. This game's not easy. I always feel like I have to catch my breath after these encounters. How do you suppose they chose her here for their lair? I think she just said, well, that was a challenge. What about you? Nothing? I feel your presence. Where are you? But they could open so large a gate is troubling. I've never seen a void sense with such command crossed over. So go get another Archfiend. I think I just missed the one that Alize said. Oh, with such command over water, he said. Alright. Yeah, see? What Alize said is what I was thinking at the end of that. That was a challenge. It always kind of is. Well. See what happens.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
Alright, one of them.
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done, and to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Oh, Ashdaya. I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Why does he look so defeated? We are closer to finding his sister, are we not? I think he just wanted it to happen sooner. But they should go so far as to use Asdaya's eye as bait. What could they be after? Obviously us. Oh, Asdaya. They're tired of our fucking meddling and they want to kill us. It was all a fucking bait. So, we have discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. The gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zonde created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One needs but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a Grace Worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Leon's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Azdaya's ether. He has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Azdaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Kanyako's part in it that he had finished? If Kanyako's intent was for his parting words to give us pause, then he had succeeded. To embrace death, to find satisfaction in oblivion. Perhaps it is indeed true that many Voidsent yearn to return to the life stream. The Eye explains how they managed to cross over, but we still don't know why they chose this time and this place for an incursion. Dragon's Resolve. Oh, Azdaya, what has become of you that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Beatrice. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You're alright. Meantime, I will help Alfino and Alize back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Pray give me a moment longer. Take all the time you need, buddy. Tried to console him a bit before leaving. That took a minute because I had to type it out with one hand, but... Oh, guess we got a trek. We got a bit of a trek, so... Let us take comfort in the knowledge that the Void Gate is closed, and that the people of Garlemald need fear the Void Sent hordes no longer. Right. Oh, you've come too. Leave Vitra be. He needs time alone with his thoughts. We're to help Alfino and Alize, are we? There's little else of interest here, so I wouldn't be opposed to the diversion. One of those dolls we fought, right? Yeah, they're all over the place. I don't see Vitra with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Void Scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alfino, he set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you have a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and your Stola mind helping us with our goods then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. Alright. Search for a leak-proof container. Bottomless barrel. Like it literally has no bottom, so we can't fill it up. This is less a container and more a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. There you go. Will this be solid enough? I don't know if it's sieve or sieve. Any luck finding a container? No, nothing yet. It is a welcome change to have Zero helping of her own volition. Perhaps she is finally beginning to trust us. Same description. A sturdy barrel. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. Yeah, I mean, my bike needs kind of a refill too, so... The logo/emblem looks the same, but the rest of the banner used to look different. So much of it is already on fucking fire, too. We just need to carry this liquid fire to the snowcraft. Sounds simple enough. The container is now filled to the brim with cerulean. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Justinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Good work, my son. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. Yeah, I think so too. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with cerulean containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return.
Is Ritra not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ajdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ajdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ajdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all, after which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
Well, shit, we're back in, civilization, so to speak. Vitra has quelled the tempest within his heart. Should be fine. That Azdaya's eye hasn't succumbed to darkness bespeaks her incredible resilience. So let us trust in this sign that she yet lives, and be not deterred in our efforts. I must apologize for my bout of melancholy. Be so easily shaken, ill becomes a great harm. You have remained at my side and ever offered me support and encouragement. I haven't the word to thank you. I'm not your keeper, nor do I know what you expect of me, but I will keep my word. It was good seeing you again. I hope you'll remember to call on us sooner the next time you need help. Sorry, Alexei, it's just, we try to be not a bother and independent and all that stuff. At least I try to when I can. But I appreciate the offer. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. But we have every faith in you. We will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk with you. Take care, and until next time. Until next time. You actually said it back? Paths barred. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here has been settled, yes. But first, we should return to Ratatan to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduta. Well, that's it then. That's where we're going. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a detour to Charlian, because I need to take a break. Like a long one. So, I'm gonna continue, but I am gonna, I did start at like fucking, what time is it now? Almost 4 hours ago, so 8, 7, 6, 5. I started at like 5 in the fucking morning, so I need to get some breakfast. I'm getting fucking hungry. So, gonna go back to my room and chill for a bit. So it's gonna be, since I'm gonna continue streaming, I might put up the BRB screen, but it's gonna be like a good 30 minutes. Or I might just stop the stream and then restart it later, when I'm done. I might actually do that, actually. It probably sounds like a better idea. Then I don't feel like I have to rush. And before, during, or after eating breakfast, off stream I will go ahead and meld my gear, because I know there's a trial coming, and I want to be ready for it. So, yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and shut off the stream, but I won't be long. I'll be back in probably an hour, maybe? So, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to have the constant pressure of the BRB screen looping over here, or with this music looping. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and end the stream. So, I will be back later. It's just a BRB, not a sign-off, but just in case, I'll say what I usually do, and, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support across YouTube and Twitch, wherever you choose to watch. I appreciate it all the same. I appreciate all of you all the same. And as always, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Look after each other. And until I come back a little bit later, I guess, you know. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta hide this as usual. There we go. Alright, I'm outie. Take care, everybody. See you in a bit.